Hey everybody, it's Tim. Thank you so much for listening to the show. We really, truly appreciate it. And we run this entire thing ourselves, so if you'd like to support us, head on over to patreon.com/improvisdead. For just $5 a month, you can become an improv pervert and unlock 100 plus bonus scenes and access to our Discord, where you can request scenes for us to do, as well as join a very cool community of folks. Thank you so much again for listening, and enjoy the show. Everybody to an all-new episode of Improv is Dead. I'm Tim Lyons. Join with me, as always, Dan White, Damian Anaya. Fellas, how we doing this week?
Dude, so good.
Pretty good.
Travis Kelce dating Taylor Swift. Have we seen this, boys?
Why? What's the controversy, I guess? Is
no
controversy?
It's more just a new celebrity. It's a hot celebrity pairing.
Got it.
I mean, dude, I have been shocked. I was like, there is no bigger brand than the NFL in America, and she stopped that brand dead. Like, that was what everybody was talking about. Like, even the Chiefs Twitter or their TikTok changed their name, like, to have it reference her, and like she was all over the feed. Like, I was watching the game.
Damn.
I mean,
she's unstoppable.
She's in the booth with Kelsey's mom.
Yeah.
And like, chumming it up. It's all over.
We think it's a real. We think it's a real relationship, or do we think it's a PR stunt?
It seems like it's a real relationship, but
Well, that's because Damien's in Chicago right now. We're in LA. We know how the business works.
I don't know, man. They seem so
I want to
in love
believe
with
it
each other.
because he is. I actually was thinking about. Did you guys watch his SNL episode?
Yeah.
He is so that one like enraged me. Because I was like, he's so good. He's so unbelievably talented, charismatic.
Yeah, he's absolutely charming.
Like when Peyton Manning hosted SNL, I was like, okay, this is super funny because they're playing to the strengths that he's a football player who can't act. And it had like some great sketches that way.
Oh, yeah.
Travis Kelce, I was like, this dude was like a cast member. He was so funny.
Just doing full blown characters.
You remember he did the like doll
characters?
character
The
where he
doll,
was like
I was really surprised because it was like
it was so funny.
Playing like a creep.
It was truly one of the funniest sketches of the year, and it was all on his back. I was thinking about it because he's from Westlake, which is right by where I'm from in Ohio, right outside of Cleveland. I think it's a suburb next to where my parents currently live, and it's a beautiful suburb. But it's so funny to me to think of like he was a star football player in high school, and it's funny to think of like the drama kids that went to high school with him, right? Because it's like you're doing like Fiddler on the Roof or whatever at your like thing, and it's like you have your own drama like department and you these like big Hollywood dreams, and you're like, oh, these football players, like that's what. And then this guy grows up and it's like he's still an awesome football player, but now he's dating the biggest celebrity in the world and like is honest, and it's like he has like lived the life in every way.
Oh, yeah.
There's never any, like, comeuppance, It's like those guys are like, they were, like, a star football player in high school, and all they did was get bigger and richer and more famous, and, like...
I mean, if he ends up being a good person, you love to see it.
I have
love
no
to see
idea
it happen.
I'm a Bills fan, and they've gone at it for a few years, and they're a hard team to hate. Like, there's some teams that are really easy to hate. But especially the Kelce factor and then Patrick Mahomes.
Oh, yeah.
They don't seem to take themselves, like, super seriously,
Dude, I laughed out loud at the Andy Reid State Farm commercial, or whatever it was with bundling, where he's like... Now
where he comes out of the bush?
Those nuggies.
Yeah.
Like,
was it the one where he comes out of the bush?
That one's good, too.
I mean, I was like, this guy's got charisma.
Dude, that's what I'm saying. Andy, I'm like, that whole team is like,
I think if you can give a football player copy that's like funny copy and they're able to like land it perfectly, it's wonder. You love to see it. Yeah. It's just a great thing to see. That's such a fun
team. I would like to hate them more, but
yeah, I can't.
Well, I'm glad that Taylor Swift is happy. That's great for her. And the one thing I saw that is like was going to be funny is that Taylor Swift fans are just going to like pack that stadium now. That's what people are saying?
Dude, his jerseys I think they said his jersey sales increased 400%, and he's a top 5 selling jersey now this week. In
That's
1
incredible.
week, she showed up.
Well,
at the
last
game.
year Taylor Swift said she was an Eagles fan, which is what the team that Jason Kelsey plays for, his brother.
Wow.
So
no.
yeah. So
Maybe
you
that
know,
was
some,
maybe that was just like some negging to
mad Eagle,
get him
yeah,
to,
maybe
to get him
trying
to come
get in
around.
with the-
I mean, I always knew Taylor Swift was huge, but I think this era's tour, what the narrative around this tour, the fact that like no other tour has grossed $1 billion and there's a chance this one could like get to 2 billion. It's just
my
like the
gosh.
her level of celebrity is so much higher than I ever would have thought.
Yeah,
I mean,
we'll get there
she's
someday.
yeah.
Yeah.
We're
So
on our
speaking
way.
of, sign up for the Patreon.
yeah.
We do have some good Patreon
yeah.
episodes this week, right? Last week you guys
We
had a
got
really
some
fun
great,
one.
yeah. Last week it was me and Damien going off these last 2 weeks, and then this week we got Dan's back with us. It's a really funny one. So if you're not an improv pervert but you fancy yourself one, head on over to the Patreon, join us. Patreon.com/improvisdead.
This is the one we got coming out Friday. That's the one we did where it was like the screensaver, right? It was like an office. Was the prompt?
Someone has a desktop background that's inappropriate for work.
yeah.
That was a
So-
great scene suggestion.
That was a fun.
Yeah.
Yeah.
That was
Yeah,
a fun one. We
so
had
sign
fun
up for
with
the
that one.
Patreon. That episode drops Friday on our Patreon. And the last week's was just Tim and Damien's. Also super funny. It was a eulogy sponsored by Gatorade, right?
Something like that, yeah.
A
I
bunch of
think it had a bunch of
sponsors.
sponsors, yeah.
All right, well, let's get into this week's.
Yeah, we got one this week. This one is from Matt S. in the Discord, and they asked us, what's the biggest or worst all-nighter you've ever pulled? Worst all-nighter. What's the worst all-nighter you pulled?
Jesus Christ.
I have, these aren't like the worst, but I used to be one of those people who would wait outside for the new iPhones and the like iPhone,
Well,
iPad.
to be fair, when you were doing it, the iPhone, the jumps in the generations were a lot more significant than they are.
Yes.
I don't understand why
but
someone would wait in line for the 15.
no, but I've also waited out line for for the Nintendo Wii.
Well, that was a big
and I
drop.
did-
I mean, that was like.
Yeah. That was at a
We're
Circuit
probably
City.
we're probably dating ourselves a bit, but the Wii.
Yeah,
is
well,
huge.
the Wii night was the best night because I was undercover. It was in a parking garage, so I remember it being very cold out.
Oh,
like it was, I feel like it was
I thought
like
you meant
I
February.
heard, yeah, like you were in
Yeah, I was
disguise,
undercover. I was
like,
trying to bust.
for Microsoft or Sony
trying to get
like.
I was trying
black
to bust.
market.
I was trying to bust people trying to buy 2 or more Wiis, which was my brother. My brother bought 2 Wiis and then sold one for an extra $200 in the line,
Oh
and that's
my
that's
God.
par for the course with him. But my brother also did one of the early. I would say this was one of the earliest like. I don't know if it was like a tech prank, but he got the iPhone.
I remember this.
Do you remember
yes.
this? It was on the
Oh,
news.
Yeah.
He was one of the first people in line. He got his iPhone, and then we had a bunch of fake iPhones. So I was working for like that tech startup, so we had like a bunch of fake for like videos we were making. And he went in, bought it, and walked out the door and said, "Got the new iPhone," and he like fumbled it and just smashed it on the ground.
Really?
Yeah.
Like, dude, I thought
Came
he
out
was,
very
That
celebratory
is
and
a-
immediately
Yeah.
fell out of his hand.
That's so
I mean,
funny.
and
I
he
thought you were going to
acted-
say
he played it
smashed
perfectly.
and I was like, that's very out of character for Brett to play that level of bad
No.
guy. But like, that is Brett to a T. That is so funny. Oh.
He came out and like the crowd was just like, "Oh no!" And the news was like trying to talk to him, and he was like, "I can't." And he just like ran away down the thing. But those all nighters, I mean,
kudos, Brett. I don't think I've heard that
Yeah.
story before. That's
I think it's
great.
online. I think the video's online. I mean, it might be buried on
Oh my
YouTube
God,
now,
that's
but
great.
but those all nighters were like, because I didn't care that much about the new thing. I was just like doing it for my brother and doing it for my friends at the time. So you're kind of just like sitting out there and in what was like February, usually March, still cold. And just shivering and falling asleep around a bunch of strangers on Michigan Avenue
Wow.
in
Oh my
Chicago. At the
God.
Apple
Was there
Store.
a shared excitement where people like psyched to be there?
Yeah, I think so. I mean, there was
I
good
feel like if
conversation.
you're in line
happening.
for
Yeah,
that, you're like excited. You're not like
yes,
God,
there are
I
a lot
gotta
of
wait
like Apple. Yeah, a lot of Apple heads were out there. I'm not one of them. I mean, I like Apple, but I don't get that excited for that kind of new tech. But I do support my friends.
It doesn't seem like Apple has shortages. Am I wrong about that? Like maybe a little bit.
They used to.
doesn't seem like
they
they
used
do
to do it.
anymore.
I think they used to do it on purpose.
Yeah.
Yeah. What about you guys? Any all nighters that you did in college or post college? Dan, I know you do a lot of writing, so
Yeah,
and you like turn
I'm
stuff
a morning
over.
writer, especially now. Especially as I don't go into the night too much. Usually because I'm so tired with the toddler. But like I'll get up early. I do have one. But Damien, do you have one? I've done a lot of it.
I do, but I was such a degenerate as a younger person that I took all-nighter to mean when you just stayed up and drank all night. And
Yeah, that is that.
so
that
is
I mean,
that-
we had a
how
couple.
do we qualify?
Very much more regular in Chicago for sure.
I feel like that was every Wednesday night at when I was
Well, it
house
was
managing because I couldn't leave because I had to be
Wednesday
there.
night.
And I don't think that qualifies, though. If you have to be somewhere,
Yeah.
If you're choosing to be somewhere, you know, I would say the night that IO closed, the original location on Clark and Addison was like one of the biggest. You know, just everyone's there. The place looks like, at the end of the night, looks like something out of a futuristic apocalypse kind of thing where, you know, everything is, people are taking shit,
Tearing it down,
tearing stuff off
roughing
the
it up.
wall. I tried to, people are like falling asleep at the bar, like sitting down. One of our friends, I'll leave the name out, but had his phone open, ordering Domino's and fell asleep with it in his hand. I tried to walk out of there with the signed Richard Daley thing, whatever, you know, commemorating it as like a historical kind of whatever.
Oh yeah.
And
that
someone
was-
caught me and
Yeah, that was the thing because they were gonna open a new location, so it was like this
Yeah,
like
it was
closing, but people couldn't take
people
shit.
walked out of there with some cool stuff.
They couldn't help themselves. That steal stuff
China
off
was
the
like, no,
walls.
this is coming to the new location.
Yeah.
Awful. It was great. It was a lot of fun, but I definitely hated. Yeah.
I mean, it was that was the end of an era. Yeah, I think I think that's an appropriate time to really tear it up and shut it down.
I have mine. Actually, Tim, you were there for because we had like a show or something that night. But I was at my job and it was like the biggest event. This is a job I worked when I was in Chicago. It was like the biggest event of the year. It was this big event where like 10,000 people were coming to it, and it was a huge planning operation, huge like working with the city of Chicago and stuff. Long story short, I think I worked some crazy like 29, 30 hours straight window. And I got back home and it was like noon and we had a show at, I think, like 8 p.m. that I was supposed to go to. And I set my alarm and I woke up the next morning at 8 a.m. And I had like planned on so I thought it was 8 p.m. and I looked and it was like the craziest thing where my brain was like, it's too light out. What's going on? And then I realized I had missed the show and like started panicking. And the funny thing was my roommate, who neither of us were like Casanovas. We weren't bringing ladies over a lot, but for whatever reason that night he had a
Really?
girl over. Yeah, I know, right? The guy with the
Really?
improv podcast
You
was not
guys?
cleaning it up. But so I go back to his room. So I'm like fucking so discombobulated. I'm like, what is going? I'm like, it's like, is it? And I couldn't. My brain was like short circuiting. I couldn't believe I had like slept through everything. And I just started banging on his door, and I was like, hey. What time is it? So this girl like stayed the night and at 8 a.m. just got a banging on her door of like, what time is it? And my buddy goes, it's 8 o'clock. And I go, is it Saturday? He goes, no, it's Sunday.
Oh my
And
god.
I was like, that was truly the most discombobulated I have ever felt in my life. So that's my all-nighter story.
That's a great all-nighter story.
Yeah.
Well, I feel pretty good. I feel like that's three hot stories. You
Yeah,
get some
let's
prov.
get
Anybody
into
got
it.
a good scene idea based off of all-nighters, pulling those all-nighters? We had Apple stories, we had work, we had some missed shows, we had a debaucherous closing of I.O.
Let's do Tim, you're a bartender. It's last call. You're closing up your bar, and Dan's your like last customer.
Hey,
Hey, buddy.
Can I get one more?
What's up?
I'm sorry, I heard you. I know you just called. I know you just called last call.
I called it 20 minutes ago.
Can I just do one? Can I do one more? Just one. I don't even care what it is. Anything you got, I'll take.
All right. Yeah.
Fuck. Thank you. I can't go home.
There you go.
Thank you.
Trouble with the spouse.
No, I got it. I'm going right from here to the Apple store.
Oh.
I'm getting in line, yeah.
Oh, nice.
They're dropping a new USB-C dongle.
Oh, okay. Nice.
So I got to get there for the drop of the new USB-C dongle.
Yeah, those are usually pretty hard to get.
Yeah, so I gotta get fucked up so I gotta sit out there for 4 or 5 hours till they open.
Damn.
My buddy works there, so he said if I get there early enough, I think make sure they got one for me.
Yeah. Well, it's 2 now. I thought I saw it.
So now I can use headphones through my USB-C dongle now. So I don't have to use the headphone jack on my MacBook. I can just use the dongle.
Yeah. Why don't you use Bluetooth headphones?
Huh?
You know, they have AirPods. You can use Bluetooth, so you don't have to have a dongle at all.
Degraded quality though. Degraded audio quality. Plus, I can actually do that now.
I'm actually not sure about that. I think with the AirPod Maxes, you get completely lossless audio over US or over Bluetooth.
See, it's not as good as what I do is I have a USB-C to USB dongle, and then I have a USB to audio jack dongle. So I take my headphones and put them in my audio jack through to my USB, and then my USB to my USB-C, which I then plug into a USB-C to USB dongle, and then I plug that in. That's crisp.
Look, I'm not.
That is crisp.
I'm not like an Apple head. I don't work.
Dude, let me show you right now. I got my MacBook right here. I got my MacBook right here.
I just closed up the kitchen, and so all the stuff's clean.
You gotta listen to this. I'm gonna show you right now.
All the stuff's clean for the guys that are gonna come tomorrow to see if they want to buy any of that stuff. So.
Okay. Yeah. I appreciate that.
Put these cans on, man. Put these headphones on. Listen to this.
All right.
Listen to this.
Michael Cohen got his law degree in the measurement level of Shea fucking Stadium.
You hear how crisp that is?
I mean, I hear a.
That sounds like your front row at Love It or Leave It.
Well, yeah, it sounds like his voice is really. It sounds like his.
That is John Lovett's voice to a T. There's no
his voice is peaking off the charts. I know that's not how it sounds when you're there.
Is that? Well, that's because you're so close. You're sitting so close to the stage. It's like overwhelming.
Yeah, I wouldn't be that way live though. This sounds like he's screaming into the microphone, except he's talking at a normal volume. So I think something's happening and all the wires are getting crossed.
Hang on, let me make sure my dongles. Let me make sure all my dongles are good here. Okay.
Yeah.
Make sure this dongle.
Sorry, we're actually trying to sell. We're gonna be selling the restaurant this week, so that's why.
Oh fuck! Oh god, it blew my fucking eardrum out. Sorry. Is that your phone or my phone?
I think it's your phone if it blew your eardrum out.
Oh yeah, hold on. Hey, what's up?
Hey, where are you?
I'm at Marty's. Hello? Hang on, let me get my dongle sit here. Hang on. Sweetheart, you there? Hang on. God, when she comes through, it's so clear. It's like Caribbean water. It's like that clear when she comes through.
For sure, yeah.
Hold on. Yeah, hold on.
I thought I heard hospital.
Huh?
I thought I heard hospital.
Yeah, well, that's our dog's name.
Hospital?
Yeah. Sweetheart, you need dog food for hospital? Sweetheart, I think she needs to make a fucking Chewy order. Hold on here. God, okay. Did you hear her though at the beginning when she said, hey? I mean, that was like, that was like,
Yeah, it sounds like you're getting that first word in. Does sound good on the Love It podcast, too.
Yeah, it is so clear. It's like, that's why I can't do Bluetooth, because it downgrades it when you don't have that crystal clear audio quality of the the dongles. Because what the dongles do is, it's like the way the guy at the Apple store described it to me is like, so if you are on Bluetooth, okay, that's like you're on like an airplane, right? Like you're going in the air and it's going from one location to the other. That's like what Bluetooth is. But when you do the dongles, it's like, imagine stacking a bunch of like bullet trains on top of each other, right? So the audio gets through the bullet train so much more securely than it would, on an airplane.
It just seems like it goes against Apple's whole philosophy of making things simpler.
Well, that's why it's so simple, though. It is simpler because it's all connected. It's all insular.
Yeah, I hear you.
You got to get on the dongle life, man.
Yeah, maybe I will.
Dr. Saad, dial the operator, please. Dr. Saad, dial the operator.
Mrs. Reynolds, hi. So
Okay.
we have your mother is in stable condition. to have her stabilized. It may be a couple of hours before we know anything else, and yeah. Also, this package came for you.
Oh, here to here?
To here, it was from Chewy.
Oh,
I don't know if you.
okay. My husband probably thought that our dog's name is Hospital, and so he probably thought that he's got this whole dongle thing set up with his phone. It actually does really. I mean, he's really smart and it does really work when it works, but when it doesn't, our wires get crossed. And
sure. Have you reached him yet? Have you been able to reach him?
I can't get him on the phone. He's waiting in line at the Apple Store for the new dongle that's coming out. You heard about it. I think.
Oh yeah, the
CNN.
new dongle's coming out today.
So yeah, so he's getting one for me and for him.
Do you mind if my shift doesn't end for another 6 hours? Do you mind if would you mind texting him and just seeing if he could pick up one more?
His text messages don't work because of the he had to lose.
Oh my
his
God,
phone loses
right.
a lot of functionality, but he gets crystal clear lossless audio through the dongles.
Let me see. Oh, Karen. Hey, Karen. What time do you get off, Karen?
I'm supposed to get off at 1, but I was actually going to check with you and see if I could get off a little bit earlier because my son has a recital.
Yes. Okay, I'll let you do that. But will you run to the Mac store? What's your husband's name, Miss Reynolds?
Clifford.
Clifford? There's a man named Clifford. What's he look like? Do you have a picture of him?
Yeah, let me see. I've got a picture of him here.
So I want you to find this man, okay? And ask him.
He doesn't always look like this. Somebody had just airdropped something to his somebody had just airdropped themselves shitting into his ear, so I had to take a photo. It's so funny, but that's the first one that came up. So that's just the face he's making.
Okay. So Karen, if you can just find this man in the line at the Mac store, tell him to pick up one more dongle.
Here.
One more dongle.
Oh, dongle king.
He is a bit of a dongle king.
Dongle king.
Karen.
Yeah. No, that's okay. I'm my hubby
Karen.
too.
Yeah.
Dongle kings.
Karen.
Yeah.
Karen.
What? I'm listening. Don't
I
snap
know.
in my fucking face.
No, I'm just.
Don't fucking snap in my face.
I
I'm
just wanna
listening
make
to you.
sure.
I'm
I know,
having
Karen.
a conversation.
I just want to make
you just
sure
fucking
that you
stuck your hand an inch from my face and started snapping while I was talking to somebody.
Karen, I just want to make sure.
Just want to make
you're...
sure what? You make $150 more an hour than I do, and you treat me like a fucking show pony.
Karen, I just want to make sure that you're listening to what I'm saying. Okay,
don't
it's very
grab
important.
my chin and point it at your fucking face.
Look at me. Okay, look at me.
This is assault, Barbara. What you're doing
This actually helps me know who's in charge, so I
Just-
actually kind of appreciate.
All right, I was bonding with her because both their husbands are dongle kings.
I know. I
husbands are
understand
dongle
that.
This
It's
isn't
just,
SmackDown, Barbara. You
wanna
can't just
make
come over here and
sure-
start snapping and grabbing my face.
This is very important, okay?
Okay.
This is very important, okay?
Okay.
It's very important, all
Don't
right?
shake me. Don't shake me.
I'm
I
sorry,
understand
but
what
you
your
just
request
have
is.
to understand the gravity of this, okay?
I understand.
I need a dongle, and I need you to go find Clifford Reynolds.
Okay, I understand. The dongle
And I need
king.
I need you to tell him to get one more dongle, okay?
Okay.
Can you
Why
do
don't
that,
I just
Karen?
buy it? Why don't I just buy it?
Because the line's probably, who knows where it is by now.
All right, I'll go check on it.
What's up, dongle kings? How we looking? I see a lot of people out here in the line today. You guys ready to get your Apple dongles?
But to get my dongle sucked!
Gotta get the dongles off.
Let it dongle.
Okay, yeah, a lot of loose
Why
dongles
don't you
out here.
jam me
Hey,
up
I
my
want.
dongle, son?
Okay, sir. All right.
I want you to stick that up my dongle. Stick your dongle in my dongle, son.
Excuse me, sir, can you, my child's with me right now.
Yeah.
Don't mind.
So I just came out here. I just want to let everybody know there is a.
Stick it up the dongle.
That's how dongle works. Ain't nothing wrong with it. Ain't nothing wrong with that.
There is going to be a shortage of the new dongle tonight. Everyone relax. Everyone relax. Whoa! Hey!
What the fuck? What the fuck?
Relax. All right. Everybody who's in line right now will be able to get a dongle, but it's only going to be one dongle per person. So I know that there is a lot of dongle kings out here. They're thinking about getting 2-3 different dongles.
One
Dongle per person. All right. And no linking dongles. There's no linking
that.
dongles tonight.
Hey, dude, fuck that. I'm gonna get a few. Check me out. I'm gonna get a few.
Well, unfortunately, you won't be able to. There's only one per person tonight.
All right, watch me.
Okay. Well, they're not going to let you buy any more I mean, I'm the one checking everybody in at the door. You're going to see me at 8 a.m. when we open.
Okay,
so.
watch me.
Okay.
What are you gonna do? Arrest me?
I'm sorry. I think I'm like 99% sure I just checked you out. Did you just turn your hat on backwards?
What? Oh, I'm sorry. What? That was a different. He's still walking out. Look at him.
Let's see here.
It's different.
No, I remember it was you. So you're just trying to.
No.
You're trying to get a second.
I
know you're trying to get a second dongle, aren't you?
just run the card.
Okay.
Just run the card.
I might put a little bit extra on it for a tip. Is that okay?
You can do that here.
What do you mean?
There's a function for you to add a tip on here.
Well, not normally, but I have this. I use this new dongle to hook it up to my Microsoft Surface, and now I can. So I gotta Surface. To
Just
MacBook
give me your
dongle.
Venmo. I'll just
And
Venmo it to you.
No, it's easier. It's easier if I do this because what I do is I have a Microsoft Surface, and then I have a dongle that goes into my Galaxy. So I dongle my Surface to my
Yeah,
Galaxy,
just,
and then I have from there I have a Bluetooth output to another iPhone. So I Bluetooth connect my Samsung to my iPhone, and then I dongle that to my MacBook. And what I can do, it's way easier than Venmo.
Hey, Stephanie, can I talk to you back here? Stephanie, can I talk to you back
what's
here?
up?
So I noticed that you were talking to a gentleman.
I'm sorry. Oh, God. Sorry, I just burned my thigh. Someone just tipped me.
Oh, so that's one of the things I wanted to talk to you about.
I'm fucking shocked.
We're not supposed to be adding a tip to any of the transactions here, and something's happening where everybody in the store is getting tipped.
Fucking tripped
So
over
you're-
these
you're-
wires. God.
No one
Yeah.
hit those wires. Keep those wires safe.
So you're working at an Apple store. You're
Yeah.
not supposed to have all of these other applications and gadgets hooked into each other. So you've got like a Microsoft Surface. You got a Microsoft. You have a lot of extra Microsoft things, and you're in the Apple store. So maybe you might be better suited working at a Microsoft store location if that's what you're interested in. Because this is
listen, you're cool, right? You're pretty cool. I know that you and your wife just split up and you made a pass at me last week. So
I wasn't making.
Yeah.
I was reprimanding you.
really, well, because you said here's my
Yeah.
personal number if you ever want to go get Italian.
I give that to. I make that offer to everybody.
Well, look, I'm gonna be honest with you, Glenn, because you seem kind of cool, and I honestly would love to get Italian with you. I'm undercover. I'm undercover.
You're
for
undercover.
Microsoft. Oh fuck! My phone just shocked me. Is that my phone or your phone?
I think that's mine this time.
Okay.
Hello.
Hey, I just wanted to see if that offer was still on the table of getting Italian.
Hold on, my coworkers giving static to my.
Wow.
Stephanie,
right
can
when
you walk
you
away
answered-
from me a little
right
bit?
Right when you answered, it sounded like he was in the room. Right when you answered, it sounded like he was in the room.
I think it's because you're standing close to me and all your gadgets are interfering with my signal strength. So just go step back.
Okay, we're at golf, turn left on November and contact ground point 9 on the other side.
The hell was that?
Oh yeah, I get LaGuardia input. I get LaGuardia overflow.
We're in Chicago.
I know. I get LaGuardia overflow.
Oh, jeez. Hello, are you still there?
Bienvenidos al programa de Locos.
Do not move. Do not move. I have been trying to hear what happened.
Locos hermanos.
Oh damn, I lost it. That was my telenovelas.
You listen to the Crazy Brothers? I love the Crazy Brothers, man.
You guys talking about the Crazy Brothers?
Yeah, we just got it for a second.
Yeah,
It's
I
impossible to
listened
get.
the latest episode.
I can't because it's impossible to get. There's
One
no
of the
radio
brothers
signal.
did this crazy thing, and then the other brother did it even more.
That's why I
crazy
like
thing.
listening to them.
I know.
They're
It's
crazy.
just like you think it gets as crazy as it can get,
Yeah.
but you know, those brothers do something crazy all the time. Anyway, Glenn was just seeing if that Italian was still on the table.
Yes. Yeah, I'd love to. I'm free tonight after the dongle sale.
Yeah, let's do it.
I'll be around at 7.
Yeah.
Are there other people with you?
No. What?
Oh.
Hang on. Okay, wait. Everyone
Is
on
this?
the phone.
Do you actually want to go out with me, or is this? Are you laughing at me with a bunch of other people? in
No,
the background
no.
Right now?
I'm so. Literally everyone else's cell phone is going off with this same conversation.
Okay, my wife did this exact same thing to me just before we broke up. This is how my wife divorced me.
What?
So this is triggering me right
not,
now.
This is not. I'm not.
Shut up! Stop!
It's not my fault.
Stop it!
All right, Mr. Groening, just want to sit right here. Mr. Glenn Groening, right? 46 years old.
Yeah.
All right, well,
Sorry,
we
what
checked your...
What time is it?
Sorry?
What day is it?
It's Saturday, 8 a.m.
Oh my God.
We checked
Did we
in
sell out
last
of the
night.
dongles?
Sorry?
Did we sell all the dongles?
I didn't receive any information on that. You were brought here, and you were in a very frenzied state. I'm not sure if you remember that or not.
I got pranked.
You got pranked. Okay. Well, something brought on. We checked all your vitals. You look good physically. You may have had some sort of panic attack, anxiety attack.
Oh God.
Brought on by.
Yeah.
So
No, just there's been a lot of stress with work and a new iPhone dongle
Right,
coming out,
got
and my
it.
wife
yeah.
humiliating me, and then
So I can write you a prescription for something that's gonna help you out a lot. I just wondering if perhaps you had any extra dongles that you maybe
if I had
weren't
extra
able to get rid
dongles,
of last night. Yeah, just I can write you a prescription for.
No, I don't have any extra dongles. We sold out. I hope.
Yeah, weird.
Don't keep the dongles on
this
there.
medicine also. It looks like it ran out too. Well, I guess we're both gonna be disappointed, huh?
Knock, knock,
Man.
Glenn. Hey, I'm just bringing you a fruit basket from all the staff at work. We're thinking of you. Just
Oh.
wanted to drop this off.
Thank you. Appreciate it.
We took a little video wishing you good health and everything. So let me just cue it up here. Hold on. Sorry. Excuse me, doctor. Do you have a is there an XLR cord in here?
We don't have. We have. It's an outlet over there.
Yeah. Okay. I need a 6-prong
There's-
outlet. Do you have a 6-prong outlet?
You need an XLR.
Six-prong
Yeah.
outlet?
I have an XLR cord to a 6-prong outlet. And then
Let me see.
I got this one. I think
6-prong
this one
outlets.
plugs into a record player.
Got it.
Okay.
Okay, is this a European outlet?
Yeah, this is
This
a
looks like a
European
European.
outlet.
Okay.
I think the machines are. I think some of the
Yeah.
This is
looks like-
this is all just kind of stressing me out a little bit. All the different hookups and dongles and
I'm
things
sorry.
going
How do you
together.
know how do you know Mr. Groening?
He made an inappropriate.
It was not inappropriate. I offer that to
Got it.
everybody. I offer that to everybody that I work with.
He was crying. I walked in on him crying in the bathroom, and he said,
Yeah.
I'm going through some stuff, and he said it would really mean a lot to me if you came out to Italian with me.
That I'm not using it. It would mean a lot as friends. I'm not looking to pick anybody up
He
or
said
make
he
passes.
looked at
I
me
just,
and he promised me. He said, please promise me you won't make fun of me when I get some spaghetti on my shirt.
Sketty?
that's how
You
I
call
say
it
sketty. That's how I say it. That's how the Crazy Brothers say it on the show.
Right. I'm gonna write this down.
I just need someone to talk to, and I'm gonna get some sketty on my shirt. Don't make fun of me.
Oh my god! Did you guys see the latest Crazy Brothers? Oh my god! The one brother did like this crazy thing, and then the other brother, you think he's not gonna do something crazy?
You know that he took the week off because they had to put down hospital.
I know. That's yeah, I heard about that. Poor guy.
For hospital.
Poor hospital.
Why are you saying it like that?
Oh, that means hospital.
Yeah, it doesn't mean dog.
Well, that's what the dog was named. The
Well,
dog
Mr.
was
Groening,
named hospital. Do you
I wish
even
there was
listen to El
more I could
Hermano
do,
Loco?
I do, actually. That's where the sketty reference was from.
That's
Sorry, what were you going to say?
Gente en la camisa. Ay.
See? It's coming through now.
Yeah.
I mean, the record player's playing it.
I'm Travis Kelsey. I'm here. I'm sorry I don't speak Spanish, but it's awesome to be on this Crazy Brothers.
Bienvenido, señor Kelsey.
Yeah.
Visitando los Hermanos Locos.
El Loco! Travis Kelsey, El Loco!
Estás sido algo muy loco, ¿eh? ¿Y cómo es esta pedazo de caca? ¿Sí?
De caca indeed, my friend. Mucho caca.
Dude, he's killing it. Kelsey is killing it. He's like part of the show.
What's that?
Kelsey, I'm the other crazy brother. You're allowed to speak English. You don't have to. You can. I speak English.
It actually works. So do I. It actually works better if you speak English.
Yeah.
No habla español, boys. Travis
Actually-
Kelsey is Travis
It
Kelsey
actually-
en la casa.
It's very clear that there is no hablo español from you. You don't
Right.
need to.
You don't have to. It's better if you just admit
Just be
you don't
yourself.
speak any Spanish, and yeah.
All right, I don't.
That's fine. You don't have to be
Thought I'd
ashamed of it.
come on here and coast
You don't
over
have to
it,
be ashamed of it.
Yeah.
You either speak it or you don't. It's fine. We don't honestly
Yeah.
don't care.
I don't even know. Can I trust you guys? You guys seem cool. And one of you made a pass at me. Listen, I'm gonna be honest with you guys, okay? I don't even know how to play football.
And we're on the air with.
Our guest today is Travis Kelsey. Two-time Super Bowl champion with the Kansas City Chiefs and newfound lover boy of Taylor Swift. How you doing, Travis?
I'm good. Everything is.
Are you interested in getting some sketty on that jersey?
Yes, sí, hermano. Dale el
Bring in the big bowl of sketty. Let's get a little sketty on that jersey. Put this in your mouth. Here, hey, Travis, look at me. Look at me, Travis.
They don't.
Travis,
Snap it,
Travis.
put the sketty in your put that sketty in your shirt.
Don't snap. Do not snap in my face, okay? Please, I'm begging you. I went to a hypnotist 2 years ago, and if you snap 5 times in my face, I will turn into my brother. Where's the Eagles locker room?
You're the same guy. You just
What do you mean I'm the same guy?
Travis, be yourself, okay? You don't have to match our craziness, okay?
Okay.
Also, I think your brother speaks Spanish. Perfect.
Yeah.
Did you hear that Travis Kelsey app?
I did, yeah. It was, he's
a
such
natural.
Natural. I know.
He could be one of the crazy brothers.
I know, he should be. I mean, good Lord. Kelsey brother and a Loco brother.
God, man, he's good. That guy is talented.
Man, I mean, dating the biggest celebrity, killing it on SNL.
He's dating
Killing
one of
it
the
on
Loco
Loco
brothers.
Hermanos. Yeah. You didn't hear about that?
I heard they made a pass at him before the show.
Well, apparently it worked. It worked. So they're going out now. He was in the booth at the Chiefs game, right next to Travis's mom. They were high-fiving and yeah.
El Hermano Amor.
Yeah. Anyway, we had to take your mother off life.
Oh, such a fun episode.
So fun.
Tim had to jump here. We'll do a quick little plug sesh. Damien, anything to plug?
You can come see me at The Annoyance on Thursday nights at 9:30 with Sight Unseen, the Fishbowl right before that, where students can play with some veteran improvisers.
Nice.
And catch me at LSI on October 4th. I'll be playing some guitar.
Ooh.
And singing some songs. So
Are these originals?
I might try to throw one original. I'm taking a songwriting class right now at the Old Town School of Folk
good
Music.
for you, dude.
So yeah, I might throw an original, but I'll definitely do a couple of covers, and yeah. So come see me
man.
October 4th, 9:30 with the Little Angels, I believe is the team name.
Nice. Very cool.
Yeah. So
my plug this week is candy corn, baby. It's October. Do yourself a favor. You don't like it?
Ugh,
You're
no.
Not, oh, dude,
Does anyone actually like it?
I
Really?
love it. Oh man, it's like back half of September into October. Get my fill for the year, and then yeah,
Peeps? Are you a Peeps guy?
Oh no way. My
During
wife
Easter,
likes them.
no?
I hate Peeps. Yeah.
Okay.
Hate Peeps. But my wife and our old neighbor had a pretty strong conviction that Peeps are the best when they've been like aged a bit. You have to like let them you have to air them out a bit, get them a little tougher.
They have like a collection in their cellar of here's a 94.
Oh, well, that was a great episode, Damien. Thanks so much
That was so fun.
For listening, everybody. And we will be back next week. Check out our Patreon episode this Friday. It's a great app. We'll see you next week. El Hermano Loco.
El hermano loco. ¿Cómo estás, hermano?
That's all
¿Quieres hacer algo loco?
No, Espanol.
¿Quieres hacer algo?
No, Espanol. All I know is El Hermano Loco.
Why would you put it out there if you do?
All right, well,
I didn't even know how to say hospital.
it's really the same.
hospital.
Hospital. Yeah.
What is it?
El hospital.
Nah, I won't
Hospital.
remember that. No way. No way.